How to knit. The difference between wrong side and right side of your fabric. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Feel Good Yarn Company for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Lana Monday Yarns Tajik Mohair in the color Light Spruce. We get a lot of questions here at New Stitch A Day, but one of the questions we get most often is what is the right side and the wrong side of the fabric? Sometimes you'll get a pattern that says beginning on the wrong side of your fabric. Sometimes you'll say beginning on the right side. Now, the right side of your fabric is the side of the fabric that faces public. So this would be the side of your sweater that people actually see, and the wrong side of the sweater would be the inside of the fabric. Now, the easiest way to show this is through a swatch of stockinette like we have here. Now, stockinette fabric is made up of what is basically these little sort of arrows. Now here they look a little bit more like just a bunch of holes. That's because this yarn is a little bit thinner. But we can see down here that we've got these little tiny arrows of stitches. And this is the right side of stockinette fabric. Now the wrong side of the stockinette fabric would be the other side, which is where we have all of our purl ridges, and we can see we have these sort of interlocking chains on the back side, and this is got a completely different texture, and some people don't think of it as attractive, and so this is called the wrong side of the fabric. Now, here's something that will sort of throw everything off for you. There is a type of fabric that is called reverse stockinette, and all that means is that the right side of the fabric is what normally would be the wrong side. So here we have the purl side would be the right side of the fabric, and the knit side would be the wrong side of the fabric. And that is what reverse stockinette is. So reverse stockinette is often used with cables, and that would be the right side of the fabric. You would have the reverse stockinette being on the right side, and your cables would then be placed on top of the reverse stockinette. And what this does, it actually helps the cable pop out from the fabric. So if your pattern says to begin on the wrong side of your fabric, all it means is that when you're done with your knitting, that row will end up being the side that is not seen by the public. It will be on the wrong side of the fabric, and that your second row, in that case, would be the part of the fabric that is being faced to the public. Now, why would you do this? The reason is that sometimes the pattern just will work out better knitting it on a row that is the wrong side to begin with. Maybe it's a lace pattern and you need a row of purl stitches before you do the next row, because it's just not possible to knit into that row on the right side. You have to start with the wrong side row. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense and clears things up for you all. That is the difference between the right side and the wrong side of your knitted fabric. Want more New Stitch A Day? Join our VIP email list to get every stitch directly to your inbox. Sign up today at newstitchaday.com/VIP.